What up, everybody? Power Book 4 Season 2 is titled Crown Vic, and the episode description reads, heightened police presence threatens Tommy and Diamond's bottom line, and they form a coalition with a rival gang. Jannard hits rock bottom, and the Flynn family loyalties are tested with devastating results. So today I'm talking about 5 things to look for on Force episode 205. Last episode, Vic and Claudia made a plan to kill their father, Walter. So this episode, they will attempt to follow through with their plan. But I do not think it's going to work, or it will be stopped by something. So my first 2 things to look for are related to the Flynn family and Vic and Claudia's plan to kill Walter. Starting off with Vic getting arrested for killing the DJ, Colin, before he's able to kill Walter. Last episode, Colin's ex-girl, who was all strung out when Tommy and Vic went to make a deal in season 1, got arrested for, I think, drug possession. And she started talking to try to get her and her boyfriend released. But she's only telling on Vic and not Tommy, because Tommy told her he would get her out of there before Vic killed Colin. I think Colin was holding the girl hostage and wouldn't let her leave, so she has gratitude towards Tommy. That's why she only gave up Vic. And there's also the clip from the season 2 trailer where they show Stacy Marks and she has Vic in the interrogation room. It's going to be hard for him to beat a murder case with an eyewitness, so I definitely think Stacy will try to flip him and try to get Vic to snitch on Tommy. Getting me to the next thing to look for, and that is Walter finding out about Vic and Claudia's plan to kill him. One way or another, I think Walter will find out. And as a result, Walter will tell Tommy that Claudia killed Liliana. This does look like it will be the episode from the season 2 trailer where Claudia is pulling out a gun in her apartment and also running for her life. I think there's also a chance that Vic could be the one to tell Claudia's plan to Walter, especially if he gets locked up and Walter is again able to get him released. The next thing to be on the lookout for is, what is Tommy, Diamond, and D-Mac going to do about the whole Sheamus situation? I made a full video about this topic yesterday, so I'll put a link in the description if you haven't checked it out yet. But to sum it up, first things first, getting rid of the body and having the shop professionally cleaned. Then they have to figure out what they're going to do with the patrol car, patrol gun, and his badge. I had a lot of people in the comments of my video yesterday saying that they will try to pin it on Walter or someone in the Flynn organization because Sheamus was on the Flynn payroll. And this is a possibility, but that is more of a St. Patrick move. I don't see Tommy and Diamond making a move like that. I know Tommy was willing to pin Ray Ray on Dre, but Tommy was about to cancel Dre's Christmas first also, not just frame him for a crime. Also, will they tell JP and Kate about this for alibis? And is this what causes Kate to relapse and start drinking again? And since she starts drinking again, it's likely she gets on the powder again also. But I think before the season ends, Tommy will feel it's best to send his family away, especially after D-Mac killing Sheamus, and send JP and D-Mac to live with Kate in New York. The next thing to be on the lookout for is Jannard and Diamond reuniting, and this is not something I'm guessing about either. Most of you have probably seen the exclusive clip that was released, but my question is, what leads up to this moment? Last episode, we heard Diamond talking about his father for the first time and said he learned how to box so he could stand up to him because he was mean as a junkyard dog. He didn't say it, but he didn't have to either. Diamond and Jannard grew up getting beat down by their dad. So are they reuniting at a hospital? Maybe there's something wrong with their mother, who we have still never heard mentioned on the show yet. Or maybe they're in the hospital to visit their father. We already know that Gennard is down bad and he's speedballing now off the heroin and coke, and his crew is also turning on him one by one. Will someone from Treason rise up and challenge Gennard and kick him out of the gang and take over? Or is Treason the rival gang CBI forms a coalition with? Gennard also has Miguel and Mirkovich problems. I think we definitely could see Tommy and Diamond teaming up with Gennard this episode to kill Mirkovich. I actually expected Mirkovich to die last episode, and definitely think they gonna cancel his Christmas party this episode. And the final thing to look out for is the return of Ghost, or at least some kind of clue or evidence that he's still alive. Again, I've already made a whole video on this topic. Ghost is tracking Tommy. I will leave a link to that video in the description as well. This is based off an IG post Joseph Sakura, who plays Tommy, made last year. They said he just got done recording Season 2, Episode 5, and all he wants to know is Ghost dead or alive. There's also a chance this is a clue something else is going to happen, and he used Ghost to throw us off trail. If Ghost does not return, or there is no mentioning or clue of him being alive this episode, I believe what is going to happen is Cooper Saxe is going to make a trip to Chicago and find out that Tommy is still alive. Keep in mind that the feds in Chicago have already tried to make contact with New York in regards to Tommy Egan still being alive, but New York was 100% convinced that Tommy was dead and there's no possible way he could be alive. Now, Saxe worked in the Eastern District for a long time and still probably has a lot of contacts there also. So one of his contacts could have told him this information over a drink, and this causes Saxe to go to Chicago to check it out for himself. Keep in mind how rocky Jenny and Saxe's relationship was in Season 3. This could be why he never told her about it. Also, Saxe might have want to figure out a way to capture Tommy himself to try to get his old job back. Because when Saxe was sending out those letters, it seems like he knew that Tommy was alive and wanted Tommy to come for Tasha and kill her. And this could be what Saxe gave Junior on the flash drive, evidence that Tommy Egan is still alive. But why give this evidence to Junior? Because Tommy killed his dear TT, Angela. Again, something Saxe knows about because Tommy admitted it to him right before they were supposed to kill him, but they didn't because Ghost stopped them. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.